Fall catalog online now. iPhone 4S revealed, Kindle Fire officially unveiled, tablet market reacts, and HTC security oops. I'm Kaylee Mosca, web marketing coordinator with Petra, and it's time for the Petra 5 in 5. We're back and better than ever with the 5 hottest stories we've seen in months. Will you forgive me if it takes 6 minutes? Petra's new fall catalog is hitting mailboxes now, and if you can't wait for your copy, head on over to the Petra website where we've loaded up a dynamic version for your shopping pleasure. That's right, every product is linked and ready to buy. If you were wondering where we were for the past 2 weeks, we were hard at work spending every last minute getting every product linked up just for you, so check it out today. This catalog is awesome. With more than 2,100 new products and 1,600 price drops, you won't want to wait to see what it has in store. You can find it online at petra.com/current-email now. So, what is the 4S? Amazon released the Kindle Fire last week, and consumers stepped to the plate in a major way, pre-ordering an estimated 95,000 Fires on the first day of availability, pushing the $199 tablet to the top seller spot in the electronics section of the Amazon online marketplace, even though it's not shipping till November 15th. What's so great about the Fire? Well, it's got a color touchscreen, which a lot of tablets do, as well as playing video, music, apps, and games. But it also plays Flash, so that's nifty. It features Whisper Sync, which allows users to sync information from libraries across Kindle devices. It may not have a ton of storage, only 8 GB internal, but it comes with unlimited free storage on the Amazon cloud, so that's not a huge limiting factor. And the most interesting part? They developed their own browser for the Fire called Silk that will allegedly speed up browsing by having the browser hardware that resides on the tablet work in conjunction with a fleet of web servers in the Amazon Elastic Compute Cloud. Basically, Silk outsources the heavy lifting to the Amazon servers and lets them pre-render the content before sending it back to the tablets. According to research firm IHS Supply, it costs $209.63 per unit to produce the Fire, leading Amazon to rake in a loss of $10 per unit sold. This is a recipe for financial disaster? Actually, according to IHS, the Fire will be a means to an end, quote, to get more shoppers in the door. The real benefit of the Kindle Fire to Amazon will not be in selling hardware or digital content. The tablet and the content demand it stimulates will serve to promote sales of the kinds of goods that comprise the majority of Amazon's business, end quote. It's true. Give consumers that first month of Amazon Prime for free and get them hooked on the videos, and of course they won't want to give that up, so they'll purchase Prime. Then they'll have free 2-day shipping, so why not start ordering a ton of stuff online from their new tablet while they're waiting for their lunch date to arrive at Panera? And at least that's how it'll work for me, let's be honest. I'll have a Kindle Fire and a closet full of new shoes. Elsewhere in the tablet market, Best Buy saw the price-sensitive writing on the wall left by the Kindle Fire release and slashed the prices of 2 tablets by $200 each, permanently cutting the price of the HTC Flyer from $499 to $299 and the BlackBerry Playbook to $199, $299, and $399. Research in Motion, meanwhile, is doing its best to fight off buzz that the Playbook's on track to be discontinued, saying that, quote, rumors that the BlackBerry Playbook is being discontinued are pure fiction, end quote, end quote. RIM remains highly committed to the tablet market and the future of QNX in its platform, end quote. QNX being the OS used in the Playbook, which RIM plans on using in superphones to be launched next year. The Playbook gossip can be traced back to Colin Stewart semiconductor analyst John Vinn, who reported on a contracted factory that focuses mainly on Playbook manufacturing, performing a mass layoff, as well as, quote, additionally, our due diligence that indicates that Research in Motion has canceled development of additional tablet projects, end quote. A number of retailers have cut prices recently in what analysts see as a bid to push out rising inventory, so it looks like we'll just have to wait and see what happens. It pains me to bring you a story with anything negative about HTC. Really, consider this more of a public service announcement. As it turns out, if you're a user of one of HTC's popular Android phones, say a Thunderbolt or an Evo, your phone may be giving installed apps a lot of personal data that you didn't authorize the apps to have. Occurring due to a flawed logging application in the latest version of the HTC Sense user interface, when the phone's internet access is granted to apps, HTC's logging application also opens the doors to a bunch of other data, including active notifications in the notification bar, build number, bootloader version, radio version, kernel version, network info including IP address, current snapshot of every running process and thread, list of installed apps including permissions used, users' IDs, versions, and more, and more. According to Artem Resikoski of the AndroidPolice.com, quote, theoretically, it may be possible to clone a device using only a small subset of the information leaked here, end quote. HTC apparently installed a suite of logging tools for some undisclosed purpose without securing the data. Oops! According to HTC, quote, "We are working to investigate this claim as quickly as possible. We will provide an update as soon as we're able to determine the accuracy of the claim and what steps, if any, need to be taken." End quote. Yikes! That's your Petra 5 in 5. Have a great week, and we'll catch up with you next time for more hot industry news.